What's up, guys? What's going on? I'm back. Can't tell how loud I'm talking because I'm not wearing my headset today. Yeah.
That was close.
I don't know how loud I'm talking.
Too close.
What's
We
going
brought
on,
that trouble on
Instigator? I see you.
ourselves.
By we, you mean me.
It wasn't me who went and shot him.
Seemed like he deserved shooting.
Abigail's on that shit.
But I've been thinking, ain't it about time you stop being
Always
the
beefing
man making them
with my boy
decisions?
John.
I'm trying.
Always beefing with him.
Are you?
I think so.
We gotta
You
find
always got
someplace
something to do.
lay low.
It's never
Keep
good
quiet.
enough.
Maybe Dutch was right. Maybe we should have just gone to Tahiti.
Is that it with you? Tahiti or killing? Come on, John. Please,
Try
try.
what?
We gotta live somewhere for more than just a few weeks.
Okay.
Should have done the harpo on her. He
Let's
should have
see
beat her.
what we can find in
Going
strawberry.
I see you. What's going on,
What do you
Big
know
Joe?
about strawberry?
Welcome in.
I know they like good, honest, hard-working men a whole lot more than angry killers. So make yourself good and honest.
I'm always honest.
What's going on, Big Joe?
Maybe not always good, but I'm always honest.
My whole life I've been surrounded by fools with moral codes. Here's the moral code. Look out for folks. Stop trying to act like some hero in a book.
What do you know about heroes and books?
My reading's getting pretty good.
We'll read different books then.
The books is Jack's. And, well, maybe he's doing most of the reading, but still.
You're a bad influence on your mother, boy. Boy,
Sorry, sir. What was that?
I said you're a bad
What's going on, Vaughn?
influence on your mother with your books.
Which books was
I don't know how
that?
many times you've
You
seen it,
know,
man.
that
I don't
dime
know.
novel,
You know how
Boy
many times I've
Calloway
played
and the
this
Men
mission,
from the
but
Moon, or
I don't know how many
whatever
times
it
you've
was.
seen it, so I don't know
I'll
how
do
to
my
answer the
best to
question,
find
buddy.
better reading material, Pop.
That what you like then?
That's what I'm rolling with today.
Western tales? Boy,
What's that, sir?
What's going on,
do
King
you
Kai? What's
enjoy
going on with
tales
you?
of the Wild West?
I
Not so
know,
much.
man.
Any more?
No, I haven't been feeling good for like the
Nice.
past 30 days, but the past 4 days I've been out of bed. I've been feeling stronger. I'm on some anti-inflammatory medicine,
There's
and I'm
Sue
actually feeling
Lancelot,
good, man.
And the
I was
Lady
out the house
Guinevere,
yesterday for a little bit.
And a whole lot of others.
Those
Back on my
names.
grind.
I
Back on my
kinda
grizzle.
like them.
You know what? So do I.
I don't know how many times I played it, Adam. Is that a question? Is that a rhetorical question? Or is that a real question? How many times you want me to play it, buddy? You know it, bro. Yeah, I mean, you got it. I mean, when you get up out of the thing, especially after you've been sick for a while, you know what I'm saying? You got to get fresh. You got to get the beard right. You know what I mean? What's going on, Mr. Zambamba? I haven't seen you. What's going on in Spain? What's going on, Adam? I just want to know. What do you want to know, sir, Adam? What's the question? I don't know how many times I played. I played it a lot of times. A lot.
I bet that sign says strawberry, don't it? I got a good feeling about this place. Been a long time.
Yeah, I had to step out yesterday. I had to, because I was feeling like I had been
Why don't you pull up just here?
like when I hit the street yesterday, I felt like I had just escaped the
I'm gonna go see
hospital.
what kind of good,
No, but
honest work
for
I can
real,
find.
like I felt like I had
Grave
just
digging or
escaped the hospital.
polishing some rich fella's
And so I was like,
boots
let me
or
just
some
stop by and
such.
see my
Me
barber
too.
real quick.
See if me and the boy can find some laundry work or something.
Then I took it back to the house though. Like small steps, because when you first get up out of me, and you know, especially when you've been down, I was down for like over 30 days in bed. You know, so you gotta take it easy.
I'm hoping I can help
Thanks,
you.
King of Cards. I
saw the help
appreciate you.
wanted
Thanks for the
sign
follow, bro.
outside.
Sure, but you're a bit old to be stacking groceries and running errands, ain't you, son?
Well, I ain't too proud to.
I'm
do
happy
nothing,
too. I'm
As long
thankful.
as it's honest.
Doesn't
and
make
it
me
pays.
take like I'm not taking
Time's
any
hard,
days for
Mr.
granted now. You know what I'm saying? Like when
Milton.
you get to be a certain
Jim
age, you
Milton.
know,
Yeah.
especially if you get
My
sick, you know,
wife
for a
and I
while.
And our boy. We
Then you're
was
just
robbed
happy when you're
a few
feeling
days
better.
ago. Lucky to
I'm
get
gonna
out
make
with
it
our
my
lives
business.
we
I'm
was.
every
Now,
single day this
yeah.
summer. I'm gonna be by the pool. Every single day I'm gonna be out in the
need
sun.
money.
There's
Every
bad
single
folk
day I'm
out
gonna
there.
be doing
Tell me
something
about
Got a
it.
somewhere.
wagon by any chance?
All that, because you know,
Sure.
like when I was laid
Well,
up in
then
the
maybe
bed
you
these
could run
last 30
some
something
goods
days,
up
I
at
was like,
Pronghorn
God
Ranch for me.
damn.
You know,
What if I
head
miss my
west past Still and Sheila,
opportunities? You know what I'm
follow
saying?
the
Like
road
I
north,
was like,
it's
it
right
can't be
there.
this.
I don't know where that is, but I'm sure I can
I
find
was
it.
like, what if I
I
miss
can
my
leave right now
opportunities?
if
What
you
if I'm
like.
never getting up out of
Sketty's
this bed?
place.
I'm
Fine
never
fella.
not going to
where's the
be
wagon?
doing something.
It's just outside. I should go tell my wife.
Mr.
and then
Zimbamba said, I've
come
been
back
very
and
busy
load you.
studying to be a police
My
officer.
boys can
It's a
load you up
rough
while you
life,
go find your
brother.
wife.
Okay.
Brother, I'm going to tell you, it's a rough life. Police work is rough. It's a family business. I know it well. I have a degree in law enforcement. All right, let's go see where Abigail, what she's up to.
Thank you, Doctor. Hey, how you getting on?
I found some work.
Me too.
Delivering goods out to some ranch.
Cleaning a doctor's surgery.
What's going on, Axel? How you
living.
doing?
It is, John. Oh, it is. This is the way to it.
I'll take your
Should
word
have been
on
a
that.
bodyguard.
What do you suggest now?
I'll stay here. Get on with the work. You deliver them
I did
goods and then
something
collect them.
different.
Okay.
And John,
I did something
I
different.
love you. Don't you forget that.
You know the Pinkertons in this game?
Not ever now.
I won't.
Like once I did the military, once I got out, I was in a Pinkerton company. I was in the company that the Pinkertons became. I was a branch manager for that. I did that for 9 years after the military. I had a pretty rough and tumble life. But it was fun though. I had a lot of fun.
Load her up pretty good,
Made a lot of money.
Good.
You ride slow now.
I'm old and I just got memories.
Of course.
A bad back. Me, I'm 6 feet tall. Damn it, I cannot. Listen,
West
I can do a lot. Maybe I can even shoot in this game, but I cannot drive these damn wagons, man. Goodness gracious. I've played, this is my 7th playthrough of this game. I still can't ride these wagons right here. Like, if there's anything that I would tell Rockstar, they would have to make maneuvering these damn wagons a little bit easier. I mean, shit. If it's this difficult during a video game, I could just imagine what it's really like whipping a horse in a carriage. Hola, Amanda. What's going on, Code Red? I see you. Thank you for the heart, me. I appreciate you. You thought I was like 6'5"? I feel like it sometimes, but no, I'm only 6 feet tall. I got a twin brother. He's 6'1". Then my twin brother's son is like 6'7". His daughter is like 6'1" or 6'2". My son's not that tall though. My son's like, but he's young though. He's not even a teenager, but he's not tall though. He's like barely 5 feet right now. I remember my nephew was my son's age. He was small, and then all of a sudden, like after like 15, he just started shooting up like a weed. I don't know how tall he was when he was like 13, because I think I wasn't in the States, but
Go north.
yeah, I cannot look at the chat, and I might have to put it on that cinematic mode. Look at that. So how many HP does it have? Ah, that's funny. It's 1 horsepower. If there's just 1 horse, it's just 1 horsepower. How many trophies do you have in this game? Not a lot, bro. I mean, I got, well, however many, I think it's like 14 trophies. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Cameron? What's Gucci?
Thank you, Logan, Bray.
What's Gucci? How you doing? Is that White
Must be
Viper?
it.
I like the new setup. The illumination makes you good as look good as fuck. I was born that way. I was born that way. My dad was 5'11". I'm having chicken shawarma. I'm coming over to your house,
Mr.
Cameron.
Geddes?
What's going on, Cameron? How
sir.
you doing? I haven't seen you in a long time. How you
Mr.
been?
Dickens. His
How's the land
overseer.
down under?
Jim Milton. I'm delivering some supplies from the store in Strawberry.
Okay.
I think the last time I saw you, you
This
were
is
having
quite a
shawarma.
place.
I'm definitely
Yes.
coming over. I'm going to be the
It's beautiful.
unannounced guest.
They send everything?
Yeah, I think so.
So, partner.
That guest
Your
that just
boss?
rings the.
He
Oh, you were having
looks
souvlaki the last time,
What?
right? But I'm going to be that guest that just rings the doorbell just as you're sitting down to dinner. Ding dong, and then I'll be like, "Oh, I just came over to say hi. Oh, you guys are having dinner."
Married hands.
Yo, wait a
It's a
minute.
lot of trouble.
I'm a good worker.
Yo, White
Why,
Viper
man?
said, I've been
Boy.
craving fried chicken with pickle juice. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something shocking, all right? I've been craving chicken too. I've, I've been craving chicken too. Yo. Oh my God. Amanda, I'm coming over to your house. You making birria tonight? Yo, I love birria tacos, man. Oh my God. And I just discovered them last year. 2024 is when I just discovered. Oh my God. Oh my. Cowboy King. Oh my God. Oh my God. You are hilarious, Cowboy. From scratch. I know you're playing, man. It's all good. It's all good. It's all love, baby. Making tacos and quesadillas. Oh my God. White Viper said I'm craving euros too. I love. So back in the day, in New York, when I lived in New York when I was a young man, I used to love those too. I can't. I think there was a deli inside my neighborhood. I think it was an Italian deli, but for some reason they had Greek food there, and they used to sell the euros there, and they were so good. They were so good. So I had those last night. That's what Cameron told Amanda. They are fire, though. Mr. Zambamba said in Spain we are making paella. You should try it. I've had it many times. When I was married, my father-in-law at the time when I was married, he was a European. He used to like to make paella, and he said that he learned how to make it when he was a merchant marine. I think he was like a communications officer on some oil tanker or something like that. So. But he used to love making paella. Lamb is so good, it's so underrated. I second that emotion. I'm all about lamb. I'm all about lamb. Lamb is so delicious. I just like the lollipop lamb chops. And it has to be done. It has to be done just the right way. Like I don't like it in a sweet wine sauce or anything like that. But it is really, really good. My daughter's the last time I had some really delicious lamb was at my daughter's, like the bridal. What the hell is it called? I can't. The thing before the wedding, the bridal whatever party or whatever, or the rehearsal dinner. That's what it's called. My daughter's rehearsal dinner. It was so good. Amanda said I love lamb and Indian curry. I like curry. I like curry and rice for some reason. I like curry. Like when I lived in Germany, they used to put curry powder inside ketchup, and people ate it on the French fries too. It was pretty good. Cook it on the spin thing. Oh my God, the thing, and then people just cut it off. Ah, God. Thank you, hypocritical. Mr. Zambombo, take care, my friend. I'll see you.
Lancelot, we'll all work.
Big man around, boy? Get the
Trouble.
hell out of here. No,
Trouble.
that ain't very neighborly. And threatening us is neighborly?
Hey, mind if I enjoy one of these apples?
Put that down.
Delicious.
Oh,
When's boss man gonna sell this place, boy?
I don't think there's any plans for that.
You boys want a drink? It's some fine Scotch whiskey.
Put that down.
Damn.
Put that down.
These
Little
supplies
children, they come and
Get
they
off
just
the
like
farm. Come on.
they're just
We know when we're
swarming
not
all over
farming.
everything like children. All right, here I go. Swing into action. Here I go. Captain Saver, bro, right here. Let's go. John, Captain Saver, bro. Let's go. It's a draft horse. It's not that fast, but
Come back here! That's my damn wagon! Hey! This is your last chance to come out of this breathing! I got him there!
No! Whoa, whoa! You can't take a joke, mister!
I certainly can't.
Tailgating.
I certainly can't. I cannot.
Well, we get a whole
You go down easy. There you go.
You ain't getting away, not by a long shot. All the other times I let people get away with it, I'm not letting this guy get away with it. No, sir. I don't care if they stop the mission or not. You're not getting away, mister. Oh, damn, they stopped the mission. All right, so let's see. White Viper said, the best meat I've ever had in my life was elk. It was imported. Okay, check this out. So there I was inside Berlin. I was at my, at the time, father-in-law's house, and we had Ray. Ray is reindeer. I guess it's like a form of elk. And it was the stringiest, gamiest, stinkiest meat. Like, it was boiled. It was a boil. I guess it's like deer, but it was the gamiest, stringiest, darkest, stinkiest meat that and my father-in-law at the time, he very good cook. Very good. I just did not, I mean, I choked it down. I ate it. I didn't want to be rude, but it wasn't delicious. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really delicious, not to me and all that. It wasn't really delicious. But I mean, and that's the thing. That's with anything, I think anything can be delicious if it's cooked the right way. But maybe it was the choice of the way he cooked it, or maybe I just wasn't accustomed to it, but it wasn't delicious to me. That same night we had goose. Goose was not delicious to me either. And all that, but I choked it down. I ate it. When I was inside I was in Sedermo in Norway, inside the Arctic Circle, and I had whale. And the whale steak is red. It looks like red meat. Like I thought it would be white, like like a fish or something like that. No, but it was red. It was like red meat. But it was the oiliest goddamn meat that I ever ate in my life. It was so oily. Like it had me going to the bathroom for like 3 days straight and all that. But I mean, it almost tasted like a steak, but not quite like a steak. But it was the oil, and you don't see it. Like you don't taste it. It wasn't like circled in fat. I think the fat was just like inside the meat itself. It seemed like it was lean and all that, but there was like a lot of fat in it, a lot of oil in it. Hudson says, I'm here. He's over on the Twitch side. What's going on, Hudson? I see you. White Viper said elk tastes better than deer and steak. You know what? I'm going to have to try it again, buddy. I really am. I'm going to have to try. So you guys want to hear some crazy shit that happened to me yesterday?
Take that.
So there I was inside the kitchen. I said, Self, what are you going to eat for dinner? And I was like, how about a hamburger? Because I bought these, like, I don't know. I want to say that they're gourmet, but they were just hamburgers. I bought 4 of them. and they were like hamburger patties, but they're not the cheap ones. They're not the pressed ones. They were actually like nice. They came in like a nice container and all this other stuff like that. So I popped one on the grill, on the griddle on the stove, and I'm cooking it. I think I cooked it like on 400 for like 10 minutes and all that. But here's the thing to hamburgers, if anybody didn't know, you got to cook a hamburger because it was quite thick. You got to cook a hamburger 9 minutes on each side, not 5 minutes on each side. So I cooked it. I don't know what I was thinking. I cooked it. I put some cooked peppers on it, some cooked jalapenos on it, some cooked onions. I put some relish on the bun. I put some mayonnaise on it. I put some ketchup on it. I was ready to eat it. I took it to my damn bar, like I took it to the bar to eat because I wasn't going to eat it. I never eat it at the table. And I took it to the bar, sat down, bit into the damn hamburger, and it was like, because the hamburger was like swollen up. It was like juicy. I was like, this is going to be a juicy damn hamburger. Oh no. I bit into it, and a mountain of, it was like a gusher of blood came into my mouth. Yeah, surprise, right? Surprise. You guys were surprised to hear it was blood too, right? So was I. I was surprised that blood came out of it. It was like I popped a big ass blood pimple in my mouth. It was disgusting. So then I looked inside there, and the meat was, it was like, yeah, I know, right? I know. Welcome. See, I told you the story was going to be crazy. So yeah, that really happened. So I looked at the meat and it was still a little bit pink. So I was like, oh man, I thought it was like 5 minutes each side. It's really 9 minutes each side. Inside my mind, I had it mixed up that it was like 5 minutes to make it like 10 minutes. But really, you're supposed to do a hamburger like 9 to 10 minutes on each side to make sure that it's cooked. Okay, so then I was like, you know what? All you have to do is just slap it back on it. But the fact that I had blood on the plate and I had it in my mouth and it happened from this thing and there was still a hole inside I said, you know what? F this. I threw it up. I didn't throw it up. I threw it away. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm not going to eat meat for a while. Like, I'm actually done with it. I'm actually done with it. In 2020, I didn't eat my meat. 2021, I didn't eat it. 2023, I met somebody who did eat meat, and I started eating meat again, but I'm going to stop again in 2025 because I'm done. A damn carrot will not bleed inside my mouth. And it was horrible. I know, Amanda, I know. I'm sorry. I don't want to freak anybody's dinner out or anything like that, but that's what my story is. And that really happened. It was gross. Sorry, we suffered together. I'm sorry you guys had to hear that story. We suffered together, guys. We suffered together.
That's my damn weapon. Hey!
Hey, bring that wagon back.
You ain't getting away with that. You're getting out of that wagon one way or another.
Come on, get down.
Whoa! All you had to do was ask. Hey, what?
Beats, the beats. Put the beats on that dude. Put the beats on that dude. Oh, the other guy was out of there. He didn't want, the other guy's a puss. I like the meats, but they're nowhere near me. Gator's another one. I'm nowhere near me. Gator's pretty good. I've had it before. Just found vegetarian or vegan. Oh, I'm going to be just like a vegetarian, not a vegan. I'm not going to go crazy about food, but I'm going to try to like avoid eating like red meats and like pagan stuff like that. Maybe I'll eat some fish, but hopefully the fish doesn't like bleed like that damn steak did. That steak it worked my nerves, man. I'm telling you, it really did. It was really my fault too, and I'm actually making like a big deal out of it because it was my fault. I should have like been present when I was cooking. I think I was cooking while distracted, and all that, but I should have been present while I was cooking, and I think I
Thank
would have
you.
got a better. I would have got a better result.
Isn't it? Those boys are out of
You seen worse than blood coming in somebody's mouth?
Thank you.
That does not
Don't
sound
mention
good.
Listen, I ain't looking for no
At least it
charity or
wasn't
nothing,
chicken
but
though. That's the good thing.
I'm
If it was
serious.
chicken, I
You
think,
got
oh my
work?
god, I think I'd be
We'll
sick.
work. I can do anything. We got robbed ourselves a few days back.
We ain't got married hands here. You're married.
Work harder than any one of them. I'm real honest, and my wife, even though she's got fancy thoughts, she'll work.
Seem kind of desperate. What trouble you in?
No trouble, sir.
He
Aside
said,
from
"You
my
seem
brother,
kind of desperate. What's your angle, boy?"
tricked us and robbed her of her inheritance. We're good people. We'll work. Even Lancelot.
What does Mr. Geddes need with a boy? Just another mouth to feed.
Just please give us a chance. I can handle myself okay. You know that already.
Yeah, makes me wonder just who would have robbed you. But we'll give you a chance. I'll let Mr. Geddes know when him and his wife return tomorrow.
Thank you, Mr. Dickens. I'll go get my wife.
Nah, no, you stay here. It's getting late. We'll go get her in Strawberry. We'll bring her here tomorrow.
No, I don't know. Like, I'd be like, "I'm sorry, I don't know you guys. How are you gonna go get my wife and I don't know you guys? How do you know what my wife looks like?" Oh, wait a minute. Abigail's been getting around, I see. She just pulled up the strawberry and she already got a name. White Viper said, "I hardly ever have
Around in
any
case
burger
any
when
more
I
of
go
them
to
Laramie boys
steakhouses."
turns up. There's a little cabin out yonder past the ranch house.
Oh,
Things work
you
out,
hardly
y'all
have
can
any
stay
bad
there.
burgers?
Thank you.
No, I've been pretty lucky. I've been having some
Yep.
good burgers. I think I spaced out when I
I'll
was
work for you
cooking that
tomorrow
burger.
when Mr. Geddes returns.
Well, I know I did. Because I actually bought 4, and I ate 2 before, and then I had 2 left. I think I have 1 left now. But I think I'm going to throw that one out, though. Just be done with it. I go to Longhorns. It's a little pricey, but the food is very much worth it. Yeah, Longhorn is pretty good. I think we have one like maybe 1 mile away from me. Like I could walk to it if I wanted to. It's like maybe 3 long blocks away from me. Longhorn's pretty good, and they have some nice fish there too. The last time I went to Longhorn, I had. It's been a while. It's been a few years, but the last time I went to Longhorn, I think I had.
Milton, get over
I
here.
think I had the chicken.
Mr. Geddes.
The
this is
person
new
I was with
ranch hand
had
I
the
told you
fish,
about.
but it was
I
pretty
heard you
good.
had some trouble with your welcome, but you kept your nerve and protected my
And
property.
where it says,
No,
"Pops,
it's
you're gonna
nothing,
have to give us the beard routine."
David Geddes,
Always
please
looks fresh.
make-
I have a video on
Thank you.
TikTok. It's one of
for
my
the
older
opportunity,
videos
sir.
that
You
I
and Mr.
did
Dickens.
the
Work
beard
hard.
routine.
You be honest, you'll get your keep. I promise you that.
Boy has a family.
Oh, lucky man. And you better work
White
extra
Viper,
hard.
so I get the bacon burger and
Hey,
the
hi,
spinach
sir,
artichoke dip.
Sir.
I used to
Hear
like
that,
that.
John Jim?
The first time I had it, the artichoke dip was in Alabama when I was
get over here.
young. I
Mr.
was in my
Dickens?
20s. I was in
Find old
Alabama
Jim
for basic
Milton
training,
Here something to do.
and I went
Sure he works
to
extra hard.
Sure, Mr. Dickens.
Ruby Tuesdays, and I had the artichoke dip. I was like, I never had a damn artichoke before in my life. And I don't think I've ever eaten a damn artichoke, like a real artichoke. But the artichoke dip, oh my God, it was good.
Say,
The spinach artichoke dip from,
wagon up there?
yes, it was so
I
good.
believe it is. Mind if we go
So
welcome
good.
them?
Not at all. Hey, is it true what they said about you when you arrived? That you ran off those hired guns?
Look, can we, not discuss this in front of my wife?
Oh,
Fridays, I don't think I've ever
no.
been to Fridays.
Sure. Yeah, of course, mister.
Like people talk about it all the time. Like when I lived in New York, people used to go to
I,
Fridays on Fridays for a happy hour, but I never went. I don't think I've ever had it.
Mrs. Milton!
Jim Milton, how fine you seem. This kind man just collected us. Thank you, sir.
I think
Dad
we could be
Daddy's
okay
Burgers
here.
is like that's
It's
like 1 block
ranching
from my
work.
house also. Right, but that's not
This
really
place
where I
is
go.
good.
I like to grab like
It's
fast
fine.
food burgers, like Cookout.
I hear you began
Like
your
I had
career in
Cookout
friendship
burger
by throwing your weight around.
at the beginning
Real
of the week. I
wise,
had a
Jim.
Cookout
What was
burger.
I
That
supposed to
shit
do?
was
The place was
awesome.
getting
Cookout,
robbed.
So you show everyone who's
you can
boss?
get a lot of food for like
Real fine.
I didn't have
$7.
much of a choice. I gotta go. Jack, when you're done in here, come on out and lend a hand.
I was going to milk the cows.
Come on, I'll do it.
You are gonna milk the cows?
Anybody
Sure.
milk a cow before?
Why not?
Oh, I don't know. I thought you was,
I'm a ranch hand.
Anybody
A
milk
new
a cow
one,
before?
at that.
When you got here, them hired guns?
I was just getting my wagon back.
Oh, he said I did. It's very
All.
squishy.
Weren't nothing.
Oh,
It just seems like something I wouldn't want to do.
One stood up to them fellers.
Like I'm gonna tell you, it's honest truth. It seems so unhygienic to like milk a cow. Like they lay down on those udders all day long. So like if you're squeezing the udder over top of the bucket, aren't you gonna get like mud inside the bucket? Aren't you gonna get like the udder goo inside the like seriously, don't you get like I don't know, the udder juices or something like that? Seems very gross when you think that people drink the stuff that comes out of the freaking udder. Ugh.
No. Where are you from, anyway, partner?
Around,
I'm gonna
you
just
know,
keep drinking milk and
up
pretending
north,
I don't know.
mostly.
Well, I don't really drink whole
Been in these
milk
parts
anymore. I
before, but
drink
that was years ago.
almond milk,
It's
but I eat
changed.
yogurt
The
though,
rich
so that
fellas
comes
are
from my
coming
udder.
in and buying everything, the ranches. But, well, it ain't as wild as it once were, at least.
There is that.
Say, if it ain't too personal a question, are you a gunslinger, mister?
Abigail has to be so.
Good Lord, no. Nothing like that.
Ah, just a ranch hand then.
Just a ranch hand. Failed at a bunch of things, like most men.
Well, I feel a whole heap better having a ranch hand like you around. That is for sure.
Let's see how you feel once you see me work.
Just cruising along. Casual conversation. I gotta go milk a damn cow. I'm sure people know, but like on farms, do cows just run around?
Yeah, we used to have a bunch of...
Fun fact about cows: more people are injured and killed by cows than they are by sharks. Just want to let you know. Everybody thinks that cows are so safe and sharks are so dangerous. More people are killed by cows than sharks.
Women here did most of the milking, but most of them drifted off.
Okay.
Franco, what's going
fine
on? I
with
see
milking?
you over in the Twitch chat.
No.
What's going on with you?
I ain't really done much of it.
You got
Never.
over there.
Never really get the hang of it.
You serious, mister?
Sure. It's Jim. Jim Milton.
Hey, just sit down, I'll show you how. Approach her calm now. She don't take too kindly to surprises.
Let's see what we can do. Oh, frothy.
Now we're talking. Almost got a pail full.
Damn, it comes out that quick? Shit. Holly said this part of the game made me so mad. Crying and having to milk tank cow. For real.
Hey, Pa.
Is that your boy?
Sure. Abe, Lancelot.
Well, hey, Lancelot. Hey. We're gonna make a dairy maid of your paw yet.
Franco says in the Twitch chat, he said, I always felt uncomfortable milking cows. Yo, I'm not even gonna lie, for 100%, like I would. I've never had to do it, but I really don't think it would be something I would like to do. It just seems
How about you and the boy,
wrong.
help me clean out the
It
stairs?
Sure.
seems,
Come on.
I don't know, it just seems wrong. I don't know, if that was my job, I would conceal it from people. They're like, what do you
I
do?
told you now, Lancelot.
I'm a doctor. I wouldn't say I'm a milker,
It's such a fine
milking
day.
maid.
I I'd like it. I got imaginative parents, sir.
I can tell. Now, it ain't pleasant work, but it's gotta be done. Mr. Dickens said,
I know what he said. We'll do it. Won't we, boy?
Franco said he did it once, and the rest of us in Red Dead, he doesn't like it.
okay. Well, you get them stalls cleaned out, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Okay, Jack, let's just try and take some pride in this work, hard as it may be. Boy, bring that wheelbarrow over here and keep it close to me.
Yes, sir.
I know, cleaning up a stable probably is easier than milking a cow. I think I could do this.
Hold on.
You don't have to touch anything.
You're a long
Just
way
scoop it
from
and dump
Angelo
it, that's it.
Bronte's mansion now.
Sorry, sir.
Nothing.
Be careful.
That little boy wouldn't be talking to me like that.
Hold on a moment.
Beat him in the ass.
Look at this horse shit.
That stinks.
Wait, the money makes it. There's a lot of good money for cleaning
Coming.
cow manure. I mean, I guess it is. It's just like any job. You get paid for it if you do it. I don't think it could be that bad, though. You don't have to touch it. I think maybe milking a cow would probably be worse than mucking out a stable. You got to actually touch the damn animal. You got to be all personal with it and stuff.
From gunslinging to shit shoveling. Great.
I don't know about that, buddy. I don't know about that.
Reckon even your
I
mom
know the
would
smell
say
probably
we're
is
almost done
terrible.
here. You finish things up, I'll go
When I
check
lived
on
in
it.
Germany, you know, I lived in the country in Germany. It was like a lot of fields that had like manure spread on it. Like I don't ever really remember seeing cows, but I know that there was like a lot of fields that had manure spread on it, and that stuff stank. Especially in spring when they just started putting it down. Oh my God, it was terrible. And when I lived in Korea, on the one side of Camp Humphreys, there's a hog farm on one side, not on the actual base itself, but right off the base, there's a hog farm. And it smelled terrible all year round. Terrible. Oh, it was terrible. White Viper said chickens are the worst. I agree with you. I lived in Rayford. I live in North Carolina. I lived in the country. I bought a house in the country. And I lived in the country. I had no idea. One day, and this is like really close to my house too. One day I saw, because it was like right, it was a farm right like catty corner from the subdivision that I was in. But I never went down the road that had the chicken. It's like this long chicken, like really long. It was like a really long row house, I guess, and chickens are in there. And I drove past that thing one day when my windows were down. That smelled horrible. 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 Then inside the town of Rayford, there's like one industry there, and it's called House of Rayford. And they slaughter turkeys and chickens. And that place smelled, it was terrible. And when you pass by there, there's feathers floating inside the air, and the smell is horrible. Oh my God, chicken smells so bad. Chicken smell so bad.
Hey,
Hey,
where's Jack?
shoveling shit in pursuit of
Yeah, I
the better
passed by
life you
Tyson on
want.
my way to work. That was rough in the summer.
Same as I've been.
Chickens are terrible.
Won't do him
boy.
no harm.
I know.
Guess maybe we can last here.
And then you don't even know, like, people don't even appreciate how, like, even modern day, like, farming is, like, very, very dangerous. So I had no idea. Like, when you pass by a silo, a grain silo, you're like, oh, you know, it's just a grain silo. Very, very innocuous. There's no danger about it. Oh, no, grain silos, they're like bombs. If you light a cigarette Thanks, Beans. I appreciate it. If you light a cigarette next to a grain silo, you gonna die. You gonna die. Like you can't have open flames next to grain silos.
Survive. Do a little better than survive for once. I'm tired of fleeing, John. So, well, you know.
Me too.
The way things are going, what if all of a sudden we get knocked back to the 1800s and there's no internet? I'm checking out. As soon as the internet goes off, that's it. I'm running in the street screaming, and I don't know what the hell I'm going to do after that. You know, pine trees are flammable. No, they're not. It's hard to burn a fucking pine.
I'll put some coffee on.
You're outlaw for food? Did you cry for John also, Avi? Did you cry for John when he died inside Red Dead Redemption 1? I couldn't cry for John inside Red Dead Redemption 1. I couldn't because that summer, like I played Red Dead Redemption 2 first, and then I bought Red Dead Redemption 1, and I could not.
Hey, Milton.
I was mad that
Give
he
me a hand
died,
with
though.
this
I had no
fence?
idea what was going to
Sure.
happen.
Know much
But
about
I was
fence
mad when he
building?
died. I was like, I went through all this
Really?
shit, did everything that they
Can't
did,
build
and
a
then they
fence,
went and double
can't
crossed
milk a
me.
cow,
I was
ain't
angry.
used
Like
to
my
shoveling
emotions were
shits.
completely
Got a
different
gang of robbers
inside Red Dead
single-handed.
Redemption 1 than they were in Red
Guess we
Dead
all got our
Redemption 2.
peculiarities, Mr. Dickens.
I was just angry
What was
that
you
John
doing
didn't
before you
leave.
came here?
I told you, wife got cheated out of inheritance. We was in a legal
Oh,
dispute.
I'm sorry then.
It was a bad
I
time.
let the cat out of the bag.
That sounds awful, but I guess I don't believe a word of it.
I was raised to take a man at his word. And
The
also to
first
believe
one
this
is
a free
not good,
country.
really. I mean,
So free.
so once
that
you
I
get
can't
past the
tell you
first
what
7
to
hours,
think.
and it's just
So I
like
guess
this
it don't much matter
mission
what
right
you
here.
believe.
You know what? Matter of fact, hey, Amanda and Holly,
hard,
this
and I
right here,
learn
I just thought of this.
fast.
This epilogue is getting you ready for the nonsense that
Give me a
goes
hand
on
with
in the
this
first 7 hours of Red Dead Redemption 1. In the first 7 hours of Red Dead Redemption 1, you just do stupid shit. You're just on this ranch and you just do this dumb shit like, I don't know, like rustle cattle and you herd cattle and you shoot wolves and you protect chickens and all that stuff. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's the first 7 hours is terrible. The first time that you get into any conflict inside Red Dead Redemption #1 is when you're on your way to. I mean, you have like little skirmishes and all that when you go into town, but the really big battle that you have is like 7 hours in when you're on your way on by riverboat, not riverboat, but like you're taking a raft into Mexico. That's when you actually have some fun, and then it gets a little bit more interesting when you're inside Mexico. But yeah, Red Dead Redemption's kind of boring in the beginning. I don't know how it made it to Red Dead Redemption #2. Red Dead Redemption #1 sucked, in my opinion.
Yep. There's plenty more to do. Pound it in there. We don't want it coming down.
But then when I got to the end of the game in Red Dead Redemption 1, I was like fully invested when we got to the end. I was fully invested by then.
Don't think too hard about
And the
it.
fact that,
Now, lift up the other side.
I don't know if I should tell you
Line up,
guys, but
see?
the fact that Uncle dies in it too,
Now the next
that was
rail.
pretty sad.
You're doing all right. That's it.
Obviously, I keep playing Red Dead Redemption 2. It's probably my favorite game. I do too. People come in, they're like, "Oh, you playing again?" I don't even like. Once upon a time, I used to like justify. There's no other game that actually touches Red Dead Redemption 2. You know,
That looks
like
okay.
there's no other
Go to
game
the next
that
post and pound that in.
that I don't know gives me that dopamine response. You know what I'm saying, from actually playing a video game.
hope you've
I was
grasped the
playing the
basics.
man
I got other matters to attend
that erased his
to.
name.
More than a day's work here
I was
for
playing
you.
that before I started
right.
playing Red Dead Redemption
So long.
today. That game was ass. It was terrible.
Okay.
It was terrible. Sam said if you put all the cutscenes together for Red Dead Redemption 2, it's over 9 hours. Well, I wish somebody would do. It's probably on YouTube. I probably can see it's probably on YouTube. It probably makes it like a good little movie.
Jim Milton, over here.
Yeah.
Put that fence down and get over here, boy.
Okay. Hey, why y'all yelling at me like that? I'm on my way.
Hurry. Hurry. Quick
What's
as
going
you
on,
can.
Isaiah?
Milton, get over here.
Coming.
Come on, give us a hand. Know much about bulls, Milton?
Just the basics. Don't make them mad.
Angus Geddes, this is Jim Milton.
Mr. Milton,
Angus is your boss's son.
nice to meet you. Let's try and move this great hunk of chuck.
Come on, move!
Damn. All the people standing around, he had to go and get me.
I'll get him.
Just keep on, Milton, and try and calm down.
I gotta build that. Ease up. No, you don't.
Not today. Oh, damn. Nice turn.
Gotcha. Relax, my friend. Whoa, whoa, crap.
You gonna bust through the fence. You gonna bust out the fence.
Gotcha. Stop. Bad ball.
Damn.
Damn it.
Hope so too, but they're not. They haven't announced when Red Dead. In the chat, it said, "I hope Red Dead Redemption 3 is just good." I know, I do too, but they haven't announced Red Dead Redemption 3.
Oh, come on.
And the world, the way the world is acting right now, shit, we all might not be here for Red Dead Redemption 3.
Get out of here. Shoot.
Damn it! What's wrong with this damn bull?
Damn. Shoot. Shoot. Now where are you going? You need to calm down. There. There. Whoa there. Whoa there. Easy. It ain't so bad. Nice and easy now.
I
boy.
believe there's a I believe that there's a
Better?
GTA 6 until
Okay.
I see people playing it on TikTok.
Come on, you hunk of
I think that's just a distraction. They keep on saying freaking GTA 6, GTA 6, GTA 6. When's it coming out? I bet you. Because it's not slated to come out until like next year, right?
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Milton.
Isn't it slated to come out next year?
You, mister?
Or is it this year?
He just got my head.
November?
There he is.
It gets delayed. I bet you it doesn't
Later,
come out
Jim
till
Milton.
next year.
We'll make a rancher of you.
I saw
yet.
something. Vaughn asked a good question. I saw something that said, I read it on the internet, or maybe it was like some tech thing that the game is done already. They're just actually doing like the debugging. Like they said that there's probably like the working copy of the game's ready and all the missions are in the game and it's ready to be shipped. They're just like doing the debugging and they're working out the glitches and all that other stuff like that. But I hope that it is worth it because there's a lot of hypes around it. Vaughn asked, Pops, would you rather Red Dead Redemption 3 or Red Dead Redemption 1 remake? I'll take 3 any day. They don't have to do another Red Dead Redemption 1. Like you can't, like you can redo poop, but it's still going to be poop. Red Dead Redemption 1, I don't know how we got to Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 1 is poop and all that. But if they were to do a remake of Red Dead Redemption 2, like if they were to do a remake of or even a DLC, an expansion pack, and then we can go to like Blackwater or something like that, like as the group sneaks into Blackwater, or they do a DLC and actually do like it's like Red Dead Redemption 2, Blackwater, and we get to see the Blackwater massacre, that would be worth it. They would probably make a shit ton of money. They probably would make a lot of money. I appreciate you, Hershey. Thank you. Um, Fall 2025. That's what I heard just now that it was fall 20. But I think it's probably going to be later. Holly said I don't get the hype. I've tried playing several times, but I just can't get into it. Which one? Red Dead Redemption 2 or 1? Holly? Oh, GTA. Oh yeah, I can't either. GTA. I can't get into it either. I tried playing it with you guys, and then I got banned from TikTok. I think I got banned just for like 5-10 minutes, but still, yeah, it's a lot. GTA is it's. I mean, I guess it's good and all that. And I used to play GTA Online a lot. But if you look at it, GTA is like completely different from Red Dead Redemption. GTA, I think more money is. I think GTA is a. I think GTA is more for like the people who are like 13 and below that can't go out and really experience life. So it's like a sandbox for life, and you can go out and do things that you can't normally do and all that. But like for me, I mean, I'm a grown up. I can drive a car. I can have a gun. I can do all these things. It's not fun, but I can't get a horse. I can't be a gunslinger. I can't do all those things. So I don't know. I think I like Red Dead Redemption 2 better than I like GTA. Um, I love Red Dead so much more. Yeah. Me too, Vaughn. I do too. Vaughn hit it right the nail. And see, I know, but see, you know what? When we do like when we as like the fans of something, when we like something, we discount the other fans too. And if video games were about what people truly loved, if it wasn't just about money, I'm sure that they would make Red Dead Redemption 2 over GTA 6. But unfortunately, it's about money, and I'm sure they can probably squeeze a lot more money out of GTA 6 and GTA 6 online play and GTA 6 content than they can for Red Dead Redemption 3 and all that. So we're going to probably get GTA 6, all of its expansions, all of the shit, the money packs, everything, starting everybody from zero and getting everybody, to buy inside the GTA 6 economy. It's going to make them billions of dollars. And the thing is, I think Red Dead Redemption 3 is going to cost them a lot of money, but I don't think they're going to get a lot of money besides just the sales because Red Dead Online is kind of broken. Like when I go on Red Dead Online, kind of. Unless I play with you guys, like you guys that are inside, this community right here. Sometimes we used to play together, and that used to be fun. But any other time, like if you're just putzing around inside Valentine on Red Dead Redemption Online, it's a dangerous ass place, man. You can't get anything done because people out there shooting willy nilly. Go to Valentine. Go to the saloon in Valentine. Even if there's one player in there, even if it's a Sunday at 1 o'clock in the morning and there's one player in there, that one player is going to bug out and kill you. It's just like that. It's just like that. Oh yeah, Liam says I think they're making GTX 6. That's what it is. It's about the money. Rockstar is $1 trillion company. They're just doing it for the money though. I really hope that they focus on Red Dead Redemption 3 after. So I do too. I hope that money start. Look, this is what I hope. I hope GTA 6 is a success. The reason being, I hope it's a success so they can they can recoup their money quickly, and then they can start working on Red Dead Redemption 3. Red Dead Redemption, so White Viper said Red Dead 2 is full of modders. Yeah, on PC, but I play on console and there's no mods for it. Leon said, yeah, people will shoot you all of a sudden while you're just minding your own business. Yep, Valentine's dangerous. Rollo, what's going on, Rollo? Rollo said, we won't see a Red Dead 3. Sadly, oh no, bro. Speak on why, because Rollo has an opinion. Rollo, tell us why you don't think we'll see it. Why don't you think we'll see it? I'm hoping that we could see it. Franco, the freaky inside Twitch said Valentine turned into Rhodes. Yeah, Valentine is dangerous and shit online. Valentine is dangerous. Avi asked Rollo, said, how do you know? Karen said, what's going on, Karen? I believe there will be. It has to be. It has to be. I agree with you. It has to be. Like, there's no other way. I mean, so I'll accept the reality. I'll accept the reality if it turns into a fact. I'm just saying wishful thinking, my wishful thinking is saying that I hope it really is. I really hope that it comes to a Red Dead Redemption 3. I'm hopeful for that. But I'll accept if they don't have it, but it would suck, man. Vaughn said, in my opinion, Red Dead universe is more favored by the fans. So I don't know why they not do it. Right. I agree with you. I agree with you. I think that as far as a fan favorite is concerned, once they introduced Arthur Morgan and the Van der Linde gang, it just blew the franchise out. It became something, you know? Adam Davidson, what's going on, Adam, said that Red Dead 3 will follow Sadie as a bounty hunter. That's definitely an interesting concept. I think that's good. Like her, and she'll be like maybe inside Mexico or South America or something like that, running her business, her bodyguard business, and mining. She has a mining security business, bounty hunter, and something else. Yeah, she's gonna probably turn into a millionaire. Rollo said, I mean, just my opinion, like any other game you hear of. Have you heard of any Red Dead 3 news? I haven't. No, because they're focusing on GTA 6 right now. Like it costs a lot of money to like when you start a campaign, a marketing campaign, you got to be ready to like invest in it and all that. So they're not gonna. I don't think that they're gonna announce Red Dead Redemption 3 until they start seeing returns on GTA 6. White Viper says, I want to hear about Arthur's youth more. Me too. I want to hear about what happened in Blackwater. Ethan Klein, what's going on? Didn't win Game of the Year because of God of War. Both good games, just sad. I know, but Ethan, in your opinion, right? I definitely agree with you because I finished God of War. But playing God of War before I played Red Dead Redemption, I played Red Dead Redemption online before I did God of War, but I finished the story of God of War first before I finished the story of Red Dead Redemption. And now that I can actually compare the two, I have to say that, in my opinion, Red Dead Redemption is superior. Yeah. I want to say that it's superior. Yes, with Eliza and Isaac, just to see what they were like. There's a multi-billion-dollar company. One game doesn't have to be their whole focus on one game, though. In my opinion, true that, true that. Liam, the chat's rolling. I love it. Liam said, I feel Red Dead 3 will flop, in my opinion, because they already told the Van der Linde story. But there's a lot of holes inside the Van der Linde story. Like, we still got to know what happened inside Blackwater. Like, if they gave us a whole backstory on the gang, there's a backstory to the backstory. I'm just saying, there's more to this. We can squeeze another. We can squeeze. If they were able to squeeze out a story from that thin story that they had inside number one. Number one was thin. Like, it was thin. If you compare one with two is far superior. And two is a prequel to one. But two is far superior. And so when you look at one story is nothing. And then you look at two, and two is like this whole entire immersive world where they spent like all the details. You can see the horse's balls blowing in the breeze, you know. And then they're gonna make something like that, and then all of a sudden give it up. I don't know if they would or not. Like, I really don't know. They went this far. Look, remember how shitty GTA was? Like, if anybody's old enough to remember GTA, when GTA first, now we're all the way up to GTA 6. And all that. There's absolutely no way they're going to go from that crappy game, Red Dead Redemption 1, to that masterpiece, Red Dead Redemption 2, and then just stop there. I don't think we're going to stop. I'm going, look, I'm going to fight for you guys. I'm headed to Manhattan right now. I'm going to wait outside on 6th Avenue. I'm going to wait, and I'm going to pester everybody going into Rockstar. I'm going to say, is there a Red Dead Redemption 3? Is there a Red Dead Redemption 3? Please, please, please let me know. I'm doing it for you guys. I'm doing it for you guys. All I ask is that you guys send me money so I can actually stay out there long enough until I get the right person. It might take a while, but I'm on you guys' side. We got to find out. Because you know, Rockstar is downtown Manhattan. Not downtown, but midtown Manhattan. I can get there. $39. I'm right by the airport. $39. Flying to LaGuardia, take the train. I could just camp out until we get the information. You guys down? Just let me know.
Liam,
We'll get it. I feel like Red Dead Redemption 3 because they already told the Vandalin story. Okay, Liam said that. And then we'll have to start a new one and it won't be as good. Oh, they're definitely going to go back with the cowboy story. No, you can go with the same story. Listen, Red Dead Redemption 3 is going to be about the Vandalin gang. It's not going to be about Jack. It's going to be about the characters that we know and love, the ones that matter. Like we didn't all meet at on a John Marston convention. We met because there was a story about Arthur Morgan. Arthur Morgan's the story. I'm playing right now. That was John Marston, but this is the epilogue. This is just tying it into Red Dead Redemption 1. I think they could have actually done away with the epilogue. Like I'm doing it because I want to get revenge for Arthur, but I'm not really in love with the epilogue. At least not the first missions inside the epilogue. Hydra Soldier, welcome. He said to White Viper, I think it would be better to focus on Jose or Dutch while the gang forms. Yeah, I agree with you. That's pretty good. Or we could look into the backstory of Dutch, why he hates women so much. Because Dutch is a lady killer. Like he's a lady killer as far as looks and dressing, and he also kills ladies. Like Dutch, he's about that and all that because inside Blackwater, femicide, inside the bank, inside Red Dead Redemption 1, he killed that lady in the bank. And when they were in Guarma, he killed that lady in Guarma. Dutch is not a good guy. Dutch got some issues. Maybe we got to see if Dutch's mom was nice to him. That's an angle right there. I don't know. There's got to be a reason why he's a gangster. We need some couch time with Dutch Vandalin. All right, TC from Tennessee. I feel like they should have brought the first one, but it'll be all right. Oh, you feel like I should have bought the first one, but it'll be all right. Yeah, you don't have to get the first one, bro. First one's not that great. Like, if you miss out on the first one, you'll be all right. The man, what's going on, the man? I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? Dutch's mom's grave is in Blackwater Cemetery. Yeah, but we need to know the story of her because there's a reason why Dutch kills women. Like, I don't know why Dutch is so angry. But he's angry. Like, he is definitely out here killing women. That used to be taboo back in 18-something.
hey. I'll get the coffee on.
Yeah, did you change something with your beard? It looks great. Thank you. I appreciate you, DMS. I
I'm
believe
headed
they
to
would
work
expand the
today
Red
myself,
Dead
Jack.
universe, whatever
So
it'll
stay
be.
out of
People
trouble.
are emotionally
Where are you
connected.
working?
Oh yeah, I agree
told
with you.
Clean.
That's what. You know what? I don't think if Arthur didn't die, I don't know if we would all be so connected to this. Like it might have been just like a passing game that we liked, but like the whole tragic ending for the story, I think that's where they got us. I think you know what, Chad? I think we're all trauma bonded. Like right now, I think we're just trauma bonded to this game. What's going on, Arthur? I see you. Like I think we're all trauma bonded. Yeah. So I feel like he had to die as sad as it is. I agree with you, Vaughn. What ending did you get with Arthur? I got the. I went with John, and I had high honor. Seeing the end scene yesterday is what made me buy it today. Yes, sir. It does. It hurts. It hurts. It makes you feel something. Like this game will really mess you up. Like
Bye.
you don't really realize, like even seeing something that's tragic releases dopamine and it makes you feel something. And I think that we all get so much dopamine from this freaking game that we're actually, maybe I'm just speaking for me, but I think we get so much of a dopamine response from this game. We watch it because, like, there's some people here, and everybody, I appreciate everybody stopping by, spending time while I do this little hobby, as far as actually, playing this game. I appreciate you guys sharing this with me. But what I'm saying is, I think that when I look inside the chat, I see people that have seen me play this game before. And I think about it and I say, we love this game. This game has some loyal followers. It has some loyal followers. Every time I'm playing Red Dead Redemption, because I played on the 1st and the 15th. I play the Chapter 6 mission where Arthur does his last ride. Every time I do that one on the 1st and the 15th, it's like at least a couple hundred people, sometimes 700 people, sometimes 1,000 people stop by just because they're curious to see what the reaction is of the chat room. Because everybody knows I've played it more than one time, but everybody wants to see what the discussion is about, like how people feel about this game. It's not just the game itself. That's what I'm saying. We're interested in how people feel when they see the game. And I think that's an interesting concept, that this game is not just about the gameplay, it's about how it's impacting the person that plays the game. What's going on, Sean? I haven't seen you in a while. How you been, buddy? Amanda said we just want to feel it again. So, it's the crazy thing, though. Like, when I first played it, the first time I played Red Dead Redemption, the prevailing question every single day was, is this your first time? And then, so like right now, because we're in the epilogue, nobody really cares because we're in the beginning of the epilogue. Nobody cares. But as we get closer to the last mission inside the epilogue, people are going to be like, is this your first time playing? Because just like I said before, people want to.
Thank you, Ethan Klein.
People want to know about how this person's feeling when they're seeing the game being played. And all that. And I really think that's an interesting thing. Think that, this game right here, people want to see the game, of course, but they also want to see if someone else got that same stimulation that they got when they experienced it for the first time. Oh my God. The fact that the people, when we played the first time I played, and when we got to the last mission, the Red Dead Redemption mission in Chapter 6, there were so many people that were like, don't look at the chat. And they were like, people chastising each other. Don't you give up a spoiler. And somebody said he does this. And everybody was like, don't give spoilers. And they were like yelling at me. Don't look in the chat, because people wanted to see my genuine, response to what happened at the end and all that. So I don't know. I think it's an interesting dynamic. No, I really wish somebody would do a paper on it. Why it's so interesting. It's 6 years later, or no, 7 years later, and this game is as popular as ever. All right. Liam said, I just also wanted to say I love your streams, and you're here a little while, and I love how you interact with the chat. I love interacting with you guys. You guys, it's not the game, man. It's you guys. It's us together. White Viper said he was full of rage at the end. I'm sorry. I was a little bit too. I got choked up at the end of good movies, so I know this is going to get me. Oh, yeah, it does. It will get you, especially when you get immersed into the game, especially when you just let yourself be free of the ending. Don't think about the ending. Don't think about when you play this game, like if anybody decides to play, and I know there's a bunch of people in here. We got like 16 people in here, a couple of people inside Twitch and all that. I know that people have played before. I know people have hundreds of hours, but when you are playing subsequent times that you play, just forget about the ending and enjoy the game. And then you'll get there eventually, and you'll get to because this game was written so perfectly that it builds on itself. It builds and builds on itself. When we get to Chapter 5, we're exhausted from When we get to chapter 5, we're exhausted from the bank robbery. We're exhausted from the fact that we lost freaking Sean in chapter 3. Then we lose Hosea. Then we lose Lenny. And then we go to Guarma and we have to fight our way off of Guarma. We're exhausted. People don't like Guarma because Guarma is a break from the freaking carnage that we're experiencing every single, during this game. And then when we get back, we have that brief interlude where we ride our horse back to Shady Belle, and they sing the Unshaken song. Oh my God! Oh my God! That just tied it. Like the first time I experienced that, I was like, "This is I'm 53. I've never heard that song. I know D'Angelo, the artist. I mean, I don't know him, but like I know of him." And I had never heard that until 2024. And I was like, that's a fucking amazing song. And it tied in. Yes, I agree. It tied in everything. All the feelings that we felt up until that point. We have that 3-minute ride where we actually hear the entire song. And, we're traveling. And I was like, damn. You get to think about all the things that happened. We just got to meet Sean. And Sean gets blown away. We get Karen. I forgot about Karen was first. We get Karen. Karen gets killed. Like they brutally did Karen in. We get Sean. Sean gets blasted. Hosea gets blasted. Lenny gets blasted. And then, it's just so much. So much by the time we get to Guarma. And then we get into chapter 6. And chapter 6 is 6 hours. If you play it slow and you're just playing the missions, and you're not playing side missions, of course, it's like 6 hours. And it goes from Dutch, us being ambushed when we get back from Guarma, to Dutch losing his effing mind. And if you just immerse yourself inside the game, even if you played it before, you'll forget that the ending. When you get to it, when you do Arthur's Last Ride, tell me that you guys don't feel the emotion when you're doing Arthur's Last Ride. When you're doing Arthur's Last, please let me know, chat. Is it lost on people now? Like when you guys see it, Arthur's Last Ride, and they're singing the song, "That's the Way It Is." It still gets me. I've played it like 20 times already. It still gets me. No, it gets me every single time, and it's not contrived. It's not contrived. I'm telling you. I really wish I could say that the emotion is contrived and I'm doing it for you guys. It genuinely gets me when he's talking to the cat. And I've never been like a fan. There's never been a movie. There's never been even like I've seen Friday 6 times with Ice Cube and Smokey and all that. But I've played this game more times than I've done that. And Friday's only 2 hours long. This game is 40 hours long if you just do the main missions. Vibra Bunny, I haven't seen you in a long time. Welcome back. Another game that made me sob was Last Guardian. Great game. I hated that freaking dog. I hated that thing when I first found it. It was so hard to control that thing, but it was definitely a good game. Yep. Last Guardian was crazy. The chat is rolling. I really appreciate you. Madison, what's going on? Long time no see. Nutspend, what's going on? Welcome. Rip Van Winkle. Third playthrough and still getting sad. Gabe, what's going on, Gabe? I see you. I can't. Hopefully I got to everybody. Emily, I see you. Oh my God. Emily said, my dogs were literally concerned for me. I was crying so hard. Oh my God. Yes. Sean and Karen shocked me the most. I was spoiled on Arthur, but not them. It did. But wouldn't you guys like to see, wouldn't it be good? I think I would be satisfied, and I'm asking you guys, I think I would be satisfied if we just got one more mission. If they could scrounge up one more mission, one downloadable content, one mission that they can give us. If they could give us just one mission to hold us over to Red Dead Redemption 3 or remake it for the consoles. Give us something. Nutspin says Red Dead Redemption 1 has a better story. It has a better story at the end, Nutspin, but I like Red Dead Redemption 2 a lot better. Gabe, what's going on, Gabe? The whole incredible thing, though, is the John segment. You talk about the epilogue. We're in the epilogue right now, but I don't like the epilogue as much as I like the main story, though, Gabe, in my opinion. The twist of the John segment into the ending. The epilogue, yeah. No, it's not my first playthrough. This is like my seventh. I just love talking about the game. All that Red Dead Redemption 1, John kills Dutch. I forgot about that. Yeah, that was interesting. But John doesn't kill Dutch, though. That's a misconception. John doesn't kill Dutch. Dutch doesn't allow himself to be killed. Dutch actually kills himself. And inside Red Dead Redemption 1, Dutch gives the same speech that he gives when he jumps off the cliff with Arthur. He gives the same speech to John and then jumps off the ledge and actually kills. So John doesn't kill Dutch, actually. John tried to kill Dutch, and then Dutch shot John, and then John has to come back and get Dutch. So he didn't kill him, though. And then, like, if I want to be honest, the biggest surprise that I had inside the story was actually inside Red Dead Redemption 1. It was the biggest surprise because no one tells you. Everybody wants to tell you that Arthur dies. As soon as they come inside the thing, they're like, Arthur dies. As soon as people come in, they're like, Arthur dies. Arthur dies. Did you know he dies? He dies. He dies at the end. Did you know? Is this your first time? He dies at the end, you know. Are you enjoying the game? You know he dies at the end. People come in and they say that. But in Red Dead Redemption 1, nobody tells you that he dies in the end. Nobody tells you. And when you get through and you kill, who's the last person that you kill? Dutch? Is Dutch the last person? Whenever you complete the mission, nobody tells you that they're going to double cross you. It's like no one told me that I was going to be double crossed. No one told me that Agent Ross was going to come for John and gonna make like that was like some bullshit. And then when we go and we actually go into the barn, and I said this so many times, this is like my 19th, umpteenth time saying it inside Red Dead Redemption 1. When we go inside the barn, inside Red Dead Redemption 1, and there's 3 horses there. Why didn't I just grab a horse and just leave myself? Like they were coming for the ranch. They didn't see Abigail. Thanks, Jay Rich. Thank you. They didn't see Abigail and Jack ride off. They wouldn't have seen John ride off if he had rode off with them. He could have got away. He could have got away. I feel a little bad for Dutch, not gonna lie. He had his family torn apart in front of him. White Viper. I really want to feel bad for Dutch, but Dutch is like a drunken he's like a drunken parent, you know? He actually inflicted a lot of the wounds on the group his damn self. Like Dutch was the issue. Dutch was the issue. He wasn't a victim. He was actually the abuser. Yes, that's exactly it. That's what I'm trying to convey. Dutch was not a victim inside the game. Dutch was actually the abuser. No, he tried so hard to manipulate people to get the amount of money that he wanted. But well, and I see what you're saying, White Viper, but it was more like he was using the gang as a hunting party so he could keep his endeavors up, so he could keep them like they were like his army, and he was hell bent on using them to get to the money that he wanted to get, whatever amount of money, and he was using Tahiti and the island living as the carrot to keep them to doing the things that he wanted to. And you never know with Dutch. You never know with Dutch. Dutch could have been planning to hit all these things and then run out with the money because Dutch never gave the money to anybody. At the end of chapter 6, you guys got to remember there was over $1 million today's money inside that. There was enough money that we could have gone to Tahiti already. We had enough money. I know it was from the train robbery, but there was over, I can't remember what it was. It was over, in today's money, it was over $1 million or close to $1 million. I can't remember and all that, but there was a lot of money inside the cave when I went back for it that one time. There was a lot of money that was there.
Bye.
No, Dutch was using
Place
us,
tight.
man. Dutch was the abuser. And everybody in the gang was a victim of Dutch. And I think Dutch went crazy because he knew that he was leading the people that he said that he cared about, he was leading them to their death. I don't know if he believed it or not. I don't know. Do you think cult leaders believe this stuff? Are cult leaders really, really believers of what they say, or are they master manipulators? Because I believe that Dutch was actually a very, very, very astute manipulator. And I don't think he believed when they were riding to go meet with Colm O'Driscoll, when Pearson told them that there was a possibility they could have peace. And it was just Micah, Dutch, and Arthur. When Dutch was speaking to Arthur, somebody he raised up from like 12, or I can't remember what it was, 20 or 12. No, it was 12. He raised him up from like, he was actually selling, like doing the politician thing to him, trying to manipulate him, trying to soft sell him, the reason why that they should keep doing the things that they're doing. No, Dutch was a bad person, man. Dutch was a bad person. He really was. He was a bad person. I'm glad that John got to him. More so than what happened to Bill and Javier. Because did you guys know what happened with Javier? Javier, at the end of the game in chapter 6, I always thought that Javier was pointing his gun at Arthur and John. Javier had his gun actually up in the air. He never pointed his gun at them. Okay. Let's see. Let me go back to the chat. Peanut said if Jose was the leader of the gang, they would have had a better future. I agree. He was like a statesman. He was like a scholarly, elderly gentleman. Gabe said, I think they're so delusional that maybe they think they're doing good. They believe their own BS, even when they're manipulating. Dutch has to be an Aquarius too. What's going on, Big Hindu? Why did Dutch leave Arthur in the factory? Right. And no, dude, Nutspin, that's exactly it. He's for Dolo. And so that's the foreshadowing, I believe, though. That's the foreshadowing of his personality. I believe that Dutch would have gotten enough money, right? Especially when the gang started like breaking apart. I think that Dutch would have gotten enough money, either been killed by Micah, and Micah would have ran off on the money, or Dutch one day would have just slipped out and took the money that he got from the gang and then went back to Blackwater and got the money from Blackwater, because the money from Blackwater was never, he told them when we were riding one time, and I can't remember what chapter it is, we were riding to go get Sean back. He said, forget about the money in Blackwater. He was like, it's gone. But nobody knew where it was. No, I think I think he was using the gang for his own endeavors.
Thank you, Ben.
T Briggs, what's going on in ya? I haven't seen you in such a long time, a couple of days. He pointed it later. The actor said he would have been on Arthur's side, but it clashed with RDR1, so he was neutral. Oh, T Briggs, that's the point. So look what T Briggs wrote. She wrote, I don't think there would have ever been enough money for Dutch. And that's what I was trying to convey. There would be never enough. Like if they had got $1 million of yesterday dollars, which would have been about $35 million today dollars, it wouldn't have been enough. Because Dutch had a hole inside of him that he wanted to keep doing what he was doing, and he wanted to keep running that gang until he couldn't run them no more, and then he was going to run off on them. Yeah, I believe that. I believe he was in love with because I don't know what the clinical term is or whatever it is and all that, but there are people that just are addicted to stealing, and there's a people that are addicted to an antisocial lifestyle, and there's a people that just need to do that, you know. And Dutch was one of those people, you know. He was an antisocial personality. Yes. And he might have even been crazy because he had a lot of delusions. Um, right, Liam, exactly. Dutch just wanted to get money and fight against the
Thank
government.
you, Alpha.
Gabe, Gabe said he's mad. He, Alpha, what's going on with you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, guys, yo, we're doing it today. I'm telling you, we're doing it today. We are definitely. I love getting on my soapbox about the thing. This game right here has so many fans of the game. There's so many people that have so many different insights. I've learned so much from you guys, not just about like the mechanics of the game or you know what, because I really don't really know even know how to play it still and all that. But I just love the story, you know, and the fact that you know the people that come through here, they love the story. And we get along pretty good, and everybody has some good insights and all that. Things that I've never seen before or heard before. I hear from you guys. I'm hopeful that we actually keep
Abe, where are the other hands?
I thought I said
you
I
know
don't
this
rightly
game
know,
alive
Mr.
because I don't
Getty,
want
sir.
this
Well,
game to
what
die.
good is that to me? We got 3 horses lost, possibly more, a mare.
I don't want this
about to
game to be
foal,
forgotten.
sir.
I
Strange
just
to help us
discovered
idiots.
this game last
I'm
year.
supposed to be heading into town. This
I
place
think
is
it was a
chaos.
little bit like maybe like 2 months later from it is right now. I think it was like April I discovered the game,
You good with horses?
like the
I'm
actual
okay.
story game.
I'll do whatever needs
I
doing,
love
sir.
this game.
Good
Ever
man.
since
Can
then
you
I've
help
been
my
playing
boy,
it.
my youngest Duncan? He will insist on riding Jeremiah, a horse that is far too strong for him. And my wife will need help with this mare. Abe,
I know,
Dickens,
T-Riggs,
better not make any
listen,
more mistakes like you did today, you hear?
I want to
No,
get
sir.
past this part.
Both of you.
I want to get into part 2. I do. I want to get into I want to get into part 2. I want to get into the rough and tumble. I don't know why they do this. They give us all this filler.
I'll show you. Since you showed up, runaway horse has been to some of our problems. And I am thankful for that.
Like the part where I have to train this horse just now. Bullshit.
I ain't much of a rancher.
Oh, heck.
I know.
Hey, maybe them Laramie boys weren't so tough after all, huh? Maybe I could have handled them.
Of course you could. They're just loud
And this
mouths.
epilogue right here probably took a couple of years to do. They could have
what
cut
the
this
boss
out
is doing in town?
completely.
Some business with them boys or something?
Oh,
Like they could have cut out
Geddes
chapter
goes into
1
town.
of. They could have cut out chapter
it
1
ain't
of
exactly
the epilogue,
for,
and they could have left chapter 2 in there. Only thing that I really like is I like when we do the
All
house
right.
building one.
You'll be
I
just
actually
at
do
the
like
end there.
that.
Well, I better get to.
Thanks, kid.
Oh my God. Nutspin said it's almost as boring as chapter 5. Chapter 5 was good. Chapter 5 was good, Nutspin. It was good. Gorma was actually really good. Toker said, how can I sell this game to my pops? He doesn't play it because he has trouble learning controls. Tell him that there's this old guy on TikTok that plays it. And if he learned it, if he learns it and loved it, tell him that he'll love it. Tell him he'll love it. Tell him that I learned it. You know? Chapter 5 was chaotic. It was. But then you have to look at it. It's like, look, it's the only chapter where we're actually outside of, I don't know, whatever land we're in right here. Like it's the only part that's different from we're in the Caribbean. It's actually pretty good. It's a contrast though. It's a contrast though, Nutspin. It's a contrast because so just think of a suit, right? If you're wearing a suit that has, I don't know, if you're wearing an all blue suit, right? It's just a blue suit. When people see you, they just see one thin blue thing. You know, you're inside blue top, blue bottoms. and all that. There's no contrast. But just imagine wearing navy pants and a yellow blazer. There's some contrast. There's some beauty into it, you know? There's a little bit of panache, you know, inside of it. It gives it a little bit more character. So I think the contrast inside the game, you know, like when we had the contrast from the Wild West to the easy life of Guarma, you know, I mean, I just gave it a little bit of contrast. And then we get back and we get treated to Unshaken. I think it was definitely, and then also the tempo of the game. The tempo, we needed something. It's only an hour, it's only 45 minutes when we're on Guarma. It's like 45 minutes to an hour that we're on Guarma. It kind of calms things down a little bit, you know? It kind of calms things, and we get to reflect because we just went, if you think about it, we went through chapter 4, and chapter 4 in the beginning was kind of boring. We kill Angelo Bronte. We get in, so once we kill Bronte, then we get into the bank job, and then you know what happens inside the bank job, right? And then think about what happened. We had Hosea killed, we had Lenny killed, and we had John captured, and he's inside the police, and we have Charles that we don't know what happened to Charles either. Because Charles runs and he gets chased by the Pinkertons. So we have like a whole bunch of things that are dangling in the air. Plus we're away from the girls and uncle and the rest of it was a lot. I think that we needed that little break. Then when we got back from Guarma after we had that brief interlude, 3 minutes, it was perfect. And then it's back into the action again, you know? Lucky Perez says, am I going to play Red Dead Redemption 1 again? No. I had surgery. I had back surgery. It was kind of painful. It was a few years back. I would go and do that back surgery over again. I would go and actually do it over again before I played Red Dead Redemption 1 again. Something's going to have to change. The story is good in the end, but something's going to have to change a lot about Red Dead Redemption 1 before I love the story. Playing it, though, kind of sucks. Just like the epilogue ends very nicely in this game. The epilogue ends very nicely, but the epilogue kind of blows, you know? So, yeah, I don't think I'll play Red Dead Redemption 1 again. It kind of sucks. It takes too long to get to where it's going. You know, then we get through it. It's wonky as hell. The epilogue, they could have cut the epilogue in half. Again, this is from a place of love. I'm not necessarily criticizing the game and all that. It's just from a place of love. But we didn't need so much of the freaking epilogue. Other great story games. Oh, man, Gabe. Gabe asked, you guys know, like the people that have been here, I love story games, and other great story games that I would say the Walking Dead, the Telltale series Walking Dead, phenomenal game. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, definitely great games. Telltale games. The Wolf Among Us, where you know that we're actually supposed to have the second one. That was pretty good. Although it gets boring at times, though, too, but the Wolf Among Us was good. Horizon had a good story. I'm going to have to check. Is that a Telltale game? Oh, no. Holly, I know which one Horizon is. Horizon's the one with you go back to the Wild West and their dinosaurs and technology, right? That Horizon. Yeah, okay, yeah. I played that. I played a trial of that one. Peanut said, do you like any of I do like I have GTA 5. And I tried to play it with you guys, but I don't know what it was. Like TikTok doesn't like Grand Theft Auto 5, man. There's too much nudity in it. They don't like it. They will shut you down. Like Red Dead Redemption 2. Many times I was playing it, I got a lot of like warnings and stuff like that. God of War Ragnarok was good. I played that one. It takes forever though. God of War Ragnarok takes forever. The longest story is when we were chasing that gigantic dog. That episode right there was the longest. The longest. The longest. And when I finally get to Ragnarok, that one, but it was pretty good. Which one though? What's going on, Rylan? Which one? Do you know what happened at the end of which story? White Viper. Yeah, quick way to get banned is to go to club. Yeah, definitely. I got the platinum for Ragnarok. Yeah, Ragnarok, it ended really good though. And I thought Ragnarok was like an event. No, Ragnarok was like an actual gigantic ass dude. It was not. It was a little anticlimactic when I saw him. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like I thought it was like a thing. Like I thought it was like like a happening or something like that, or a party or a war or something. No, Ragnarok was a dude, was a whole ass dude, a giant dude. Like I don't know, he was giant. The man said it's both. Oh, he was okay. I get it. He was like the apocalypse, but he was like the manifestation of the apocalypse. Thor was pretty good. I liked but you know which character was actually good in Ragnarok? That was very, very difficult to beat was the bear. The bear that ended up being Loki. I mean Atreyu. Yeah, that was actually a tough character to beat. The bear was pretty tough. It was easy to beat Thor. It was easy to beat Odin. The freaking bear was difficult to beat. But that was a good game. I liked Ragnarok. Ragnarok was pretty good. It's not no Red Dead Redemption though. Just want to put that out there. It's not Red Dead Redemption. They had some tough ass characters, but it gets repetitive though. White Viper said you should do. I'm playing one right now, 6, and it sucks. I'm gonna get rid of it actually. My favorite character was in the new God of War, Balder. So 6. You talk about the one Valhalla. Is it God of War Valhalla? Valhalla. I didn't play that one. I haven't played Valhalla. I got it though, but I haven't played it though. God of War takes forever. And another game that Baldur is from 2018. Oh, so that's the first one, the one that beat this one. Yeah, that one wasn't good. That one kind of blew. Like I downloaded it and let it go. But you guys are forgetting about freaking what's the one with the brothers? What's the game with the brothers? What's going on, Dom? Uncharted. Okay. Yeah. Uncharted. Thank you, the man. Uncharted 2, 3, 4, and the one with the women in it. Freaking GOAT games. Like, seriously. Uncharted 2, 3, 4, and the fifth one with the women. Because the one with the women was pretty good, too. I actually really liked that one. They were freaking good games, man. They were so good. Uncharted 4 was like incredible because like some of the cutscenes were like thing, but actually the ones with the girls in it, with the ladies in it, it was really good. Yeah, it was actually pretty good. I like Uncharted. Uncharted was good, and then Tilu. Tilu is like Tilu is like I was really amazed at Tilu when I had never played it before. I played that first time. I played that last year too. Was Tilu, and Tilu I was freaking amazed that freaking Tilu was so good. Like I had played a trial of it before, and it was like too difficult for me or whatever. No, I didn't want to invest any time in it. But Tilu was actually really good. It was really good. Yeah, Tilu was The Last of Us. And then that one was good. I'm talking about Tilu PlayStation 4 version. Then I downloaded Tlu 2, and Tlu 2 was really good. Then I downloaded Tlu 2 Remastered. Freaking incredible game. Tlu 2. But I don't know why. A lot of people, not a lot, there was probably like 80% of the people that, 80 to 85% of the people that love that game. But there's a lot of people that come in and say they don't like Tlu 2. But Tlu 2 is good. I liked it. I liked it. Then just recently, this year, or no, last year, at the end of last year, I downloaded The Last of Us Remastered, and I played that, I think, in December, and that was freaking amazing. The Last of Us Remastered is freaking amazing. Like, it seemed like it was a completely different game. I enjoyed it. It was so good. It was so good. I was supposed to play The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. I was supposed to play it again, but I haven't. Then I've been looking for a story game that I can actually get into, but I don't see any. Sully was an amazing character on when the introduction to Sully was in. I can't remember what it was in 3. That's when they introduced Sully. But Sully was actually a good character. Oh my God, man! The man said, "Chat." The man said I should play. The man said I should play Days Gone. Brother, let me tell you, I played Days Gone. I played it for 2 months, 3 hours a day, and only got 19 hours into it. How is that possible? 2 months and 60 days. 180 hours spent on that game, and I was only freaking 19 hours progress inside the game. I got frustrated. It never ends. Days Gone never ends. It never ends. You go, you take down the zombie nest, there's another one. You take down the zombie nest, it's another one. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. I never even got to the point, because I know we were like talking about going and actually driving the herds away or something like that, killing the major. I never even got to that point. I think the last thing that I remember is that we cut off that dude's arm and we got him a knife arm or something like that. It just never ends. It never ended. It never ain't. There's another. And then oh shit, I'm forgetting. So I got bought. There was 2 games that I really liked last year. Also, I spent a lot of time. Also, Silent Hill 2, the remake. Amanda bought me that game, and that game was phenomenal. Phenomenal. That was actually a great game. And then I played A Quiet Place. A Quiet Place was pretty good too, because in A Quiet Place, if you make noise, like inside like if the microphone on your controller hears you, then the monster hears you too, and that was pretty good. I enjoyed that game as well. Have you played The Quarry? I downloaded it. Is it something I should stream though? White Viper, is it a game that I can stream? Or is it really slow? Because I played The Man from Medan. I played The Man from Medan, and The Man from Medan, like I don't know, I didn't really like that one. All that. So if The Quarry's good, I'll play it if it's good. Snowy Chef said it kind of starts slow. Like how slow? Like boring slow? Like I'm gonna be bored slow. Subnautica, just saying. Okay, Gabe, I'm gonna try. Is it a story game though? Is Subnautica a story game? Oh, dude. Oh, the man. Okay, so the man said that we should try. I did a stream of Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain bored me. But we did Detroit Becomes Human. That game was fantastic. That one took me a long time, but that one was fantastic. Really, really, Detroit Become Human was fantastic. The ending I got was amazing. The ending of that Life is Strange 2 is another game that I played last year. It was amazing. Um, in my opinion, the first 30 minutes are like giving you context. Heavy Rain, word to that, the man. Heavy Rain was so damn depressing. You know what I was angry about? That kid had super duper 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 ADHD. Like he was like, I want a balloon. And the guy got him, and 2 seconds later, like literally 2 seconds later, the dude is like outside getting run over by a goddamn car. Like, how does that happen? That was really that was crazy. Absolutely crazy. And then everything was just so depressing inside Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain was it was too much for me. But Detroit was awesome. I really loved that game. I really loved it. And nobody told me, everybody kept it a secret. Everybody kept it a secret that the little girl was an android. I just played Two Souls. I just finished it. I streamed that one. Yeah, I played a lot of games last year. I did. I played a lot of games last year. Damn. I played Two Souls. It was good. I liked Two Souls. Two Souls was a good one. I just finished that one like I think last month. Which one? The man said, "How about Evil Within?" Which one? The first one or the second one? What's going on, Motorcon Gaming? I'm gonna if as soon as they put that one out, if it's free, I'm gonna get that one. Okay, so listen. The Evil Within is so GD scary though. Like the Evil from Within is so like I would love to play that game, but I think it's like too like the Evil Within is like very, 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 very scary. Like I'm not gonna lie, that game is like really scary. Or what do you guys think? Like the Evil Within is a really scary game. It's really scary. Like I started playing that game, then I was like, I cannot play this game. It's too scary. It's too like Evil Within is too fucking scary. When that guy is chasing you inside the house, I'm like, what? Like it's too. Yes, they are. It's too scary, man. I don't know. I I don't know. But you know what is a game that you guys I think will like? I think you guys will like Alan Wake. The first game, Alan Wake was pretty good, and then Alan Wake 2. I haven't played that one, but I heard it was good. I think Alan Wake 2 came out last year. But there's no good games right now. There's no good games in the hopper. Like right now, there's no good games in the hopper. The jump scares, which I think out of the jump scares, I think all the Telltale games have jump scares. I think Man of Medan had like a lot of jump scares, but it wasn't a good story though. It had like a lot of jump scares, but it was Ghost of Tsushima. I'm playing that one right now. I'm in the middle of that one. A beautiful game, but it gets boring a little bit too. Stray. I want to play that one. I want to play Hogwarts Legacy. I do. I want to play that one. I'm just waiting for it not to cost money. I'm waiting for it to be free. I'm waiting for that one to be free, Madison. I'm waiting for it. It went from $70 down to $12. Now it's up to $20 and all that. The man loved Stray. Yeah, Stray was a very loved game. Snowy Shaft asked have you played the Walking Dead games? Yes. 1 through 4. They were amazing. Amazing. Did you guys know that there's a Game of Thrones Telltale game? But they took it off the market for some reason. Like there's a Game of Thrones Telltale game. And it's like it's highly rated too, but for some reason it got taken off. It probably had to do with the rights being sold to some giant monopoly, whatever, or something like that. But yeah, the game is taken off the market now. You can't get it. But there is a Telltale game, Game of Thrones. Maybe I should hit eBay and see if I can get it off of eBay. Viber Bunny said the spiders in Hogwarts activates my arachnophobia. I got that, but I think I'll be all right with digital. Like I just don't like real spiders. Do I think Karen had the worst death? I think Arthur had the worst death. I think when Arthur gets stabbed to death inside the one where you go back for the money, I think the worst death inside Red Dead Redemption 1 is if you go back for the money and you have low honor. Because it's terrible what happens to you. It's terrible. It's awful. Have you played Batman Telltale? I started it. It's not good though. I don't think it's good. Should I give it more? Should I give it more of a playthrough? Snowy Chef asked if I played Batman Telltale. I never did. I never played too deep in it. White Viper said Kieran had his head in his hands. Yeah, he did, but you know, I wasn't really that. I mean, I liked Kieran, and I was sad that he died, but I thought it was more of a spectacle than it was of me being emotionally attached to him. What's going on, Eddie? I see Fritz in the house. Mr. Penis. What's going on? Some names come rolling through here, boy. Listen, guys. I've been sitting in the desk for a while. It's like 2 hours. I enjoyed hanging out with you guys. I really did. You guys make my day. You guys really make my day. This game, you know, like the epilogue, it's mid. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play like tonight. I'm gonna do some homework. I'm gonna play till we get into chapter 2. I'll do it off camera, and then when I come back tomorrow, we'll be on like the last bit of it, and we'll just get the last bit done. Then we'll move on to something different. We'll actually move on to something different. So in the meantime, in between time, I really appreciate you guys. We have 14 people join the team today. That's amazing. We had 700 people come through, hang out. I really enjoyed talking to you guys. You guys are insightful. You guys are the best. The reason why I do TikTok is not for the games. It's actually to hang out with you guys. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. Everybody be encouraged. Anything that's getting you down, it's just temporary, okay? No matter what you see on the news or what someone says because they're an expert on whatever, just feel how you feel. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing bad goes on forever, even if you go through the worst. Everything will come to an end. Just keep your head up, guys. Be good to yourself. Be kind to other people. I'll see you guys later. Peace. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow.